Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. We are here to prepare for next week's lesson, which is about prototyping, iteration, and evaluation. As you will recall, way back at the beginning of the semester, I shared with you this model here. And this is how we are going to move through the creative problem-solving process. As you remember, we talked about empathy, empathy, define, ideate, and now we're in the prototype stage. And then we'll end up with the test stage. So this is where you are with your presentation as we get ready to share feedback and test it out. The prototype stage is really where we're getting out of the ideas and exploration, and we're putting something into action. Okay? We're trying something out. We're seeing, will this work? Is this going to be the solution to our problem? And this is where we get to see, well, does this work? Do we need to do more research? Do we need to do more exploration? Do we need to explore more solutions? And this is where that happens in this stage. As an example, if you wanted to suggest that ASU dining hall served a different kind of quinoa, for example, in the dining hall, you might want to test out a couple of different kinds of quinoa before you provide the dining hall with the final product that you think most students would like, because you want to get the opinions of other students. Here are some images of prototype in action as well, and these are medical tools. These tools were things that people designed for nasal surgery. Now, can you imagine if they hadn't prototyped these instruments, that maybe they'd be using them on you for nasal surgery? Again, that's why prototyping is so important, because we get to test things out and see what works. As we are testing things out, that's really then where we get to provide the sense of evaluation. We get to evaluate the ideas. We get to evaluate the solution. We get to evaluate whether we think what we're proposing as a solution is going to work. And you will constantly be revising and thinking about that as you go through this evaluation stage. Maybe some part of the solution works, but maybe this part of the solution doesn't work. So you need to try something out there a little bit more. As we think about this, let's just think about going through this iterative process of building, learning, adjusting. You build a solution, you learn, does that work, and then you adjust. And you build again, you learn, and you adjust. This is exactly what you'll be doing in the prototyping, iteration, and evaluation stage of creative problem solving. All right, folks, I look forward to seeing you next week. As a reminder, your rough draft of your group project is due. Rough draft. It does not need to be finished, but it should include some sound recordings. I'll see you next week. Take care. Oh, and I hope that you have some time to take for yourself to smell the roses.